What's going on, everybody? My name is Lambie Plays, and welcome back to another episode from the Evriss server. It's so good to be back on the server. I'm so happy. Okay, we're gonna jump right into this day because we have a whole lot of things to do and not a whole lot of time to do it in. So let's jump directly into it. Let's go. We started off our day by building up some custom terrain on the outside of our old area of Squalls, and as we start expanding our world here, needing to maybe fill up the area a little bit more just to make sure that our new area will sit very nicely, building up some custom terrain and making sure that we light it up underneath. And I also came through with some bone meal to make sure it looks natural, kind of forgetting that we're going to be building roads and builds here, so looking natural is not that important. And now that we have this area actually built out, I have to tell you guys what we're going to do with it. So this is going to be the new area of the Squalls and build, our newer area. But like to start off, we really need a good pathway, which I can't build right now because I need some resources. We're gonna build this of gravel, cobblestone, some andesite, and some dead horn coral blocks. So I think I should go get some resources and then show you guys what I've got planned. So give me a sec. This might take some time. Horn coral is far away. Well, I went out and got some materials, guys, and you know what? I was looking for these coral blocks, and I found the horn coral, and I also found these, the tube coral blocks, and I'll be honest, these look a lot better, like, in the whole idea that I have. So let me just, like, go, we're just gonna do this about 4 wide. I just want to show you guys the idea that I have in my big brain, you know. Sometimes I have big brain ideas, you know. So we're just gonna combine some andesite, some gravel, some of these dead coral blocks, and some cobblestone in between. We're gonna pop some cobblestone blocks, all random and nice. Remember, as always, there's no pattern with this stuff. You guys know me. There is no plan. There is no pattern. It's just gonna be random, and that will be our pathway, just like that. So for our new area, that is the kind of pathway that we want to build. It's going to take a lot of materials, but I think it's going to look really nicely. Like, if you take this from the sky, let's pop into the air, like that is going to look really nice. So I like it. We're going to keep it. So this is going to be the pathway for the new area, and all I'm going to do now is just start laying out some of the builds here, start laying out some of the pathways, and we'll chat about what we actually have planned for this. Alrighty, okay, so that's done. We have our little pathways, and I have a little perch up here where I can take screenshots and stuff from. I like this little perch that I built. So we're up here, and here you can see the pathways that I've now created. They're not much, but they're going to give you an idea of what I have in mind for this area. Now, obviously, the 3 farms over there are going to be removed, but I really want to like make use of the valleys over here, the valley over there, and this height difference that comes in here. I really want to make use of these height differences, you know, make sight lines and all that stuff. So like, I'm really going to do my best to, whoo, that was a little bit of a lag spike, to really use these valleys and the heights and stuff to really make some interesting sight lines in here. So we're just going to follow these pathways. We're going to make some nice builds in here. Again, just adding to the area, adding to the story, and adding to the lore of Squall's End. So yeah, the pathways are just guidelines. Obviously, everything will change once we eventually start building. And I am going to do a lot more building off screen, just because this area is going to be much larger than this. Like, our area here is going to be a whole lot bigger. There's a lot of stuff that we need to that I want to build, not need to build, but want to build. So a lot more to be done there. Now for the rest of today's episode, I really want to come in here. We're going to make some decorations over here. I'm quickly going to go get some materials. We're going to decorate this area, put in the pathway, and I think that'll be a good place to end the episode. But let's see where it goes. Let's see how our timing goes when we've done our little decoration over here. Alrighty, I went in and I got some got me some coarse dirt, got some spruce trapdoors, we've got some pumpkins and melons and some fences. So I have a little bit of an idea of something that I'd like to do here. Okay, let's start with going over here. We're gonna take away some of this grass here. We're gonna replace it with the coarse dirt coming from this corner over here. Ding ding ding. It's gonna come in there. Now we've got our coarse dirt pathway that's going to run around this way. I can take away the grass. The grass is like the little tall short grass. That's not a problem because I did go in with a pair of shears earlier and I did grab a whole bunch of the grass, so we can actually just replace that or just put in some short grass in between the coarse dirt. Over here, I'm going to replace the pathway with some grass. That's going to look nice and neat. And then over here, I want to do two little patches here. We're going to do 1, 2. Let's leave 2 blocks off there. Let's do pumpkin there. And then leave enough space for the trapdoors. And then do... Whoop, that's still a pumpkin, Lambie. Melons. We'll take out these 2 blocks. And then what I'm going to do is use these fences in between. And bring in the trapdoors. To... What was that? Hello? To act as... Make it a little bit like it's a little standing chest over there. Almost like a... I don't know. I don't know what to call these. I'm not sure. You know, have these 2 little thingies. Have these 2 thingies standing over here. You know, as you exit through there. You know, some of the stuff that we actually sell in our area. And then we will take it from here, because that's the way. We do this. And we're gonna remove more of the grass and replace it with the coarse dirt. There and there, because we're gonna use some of the path blocks in between. Nope, take that off, because that one and this one, these are all going to be path blocks. Ding ding, boom and boom. So we have path blocks in between, and then we'll bring in the coarse dirt some more. Ew, sorry, that's the wrong placement there. So we have the coarse dirt. Let's replace this one and maybe bring in some coarse dirt here as well. Make that path just a little bit thicker over there. And over here as well. Oop, that's voice chat. We use the proximity mod. And I'm like, oh no, that's the wrong button. And this one as well can be coarse dirt. So now we have our little pathway running through here. I can actually, like, maybe bring in 1 or 2 blocks here and there. You know, bring in some more path blocks. Expand that a little bit so that looks more natural. I don't have some spruce slabs on me. And then over here, underneath these, or around these, I feel like already kind of starting the idea of the same type of paths that we have, or that we're going to have on that side. So, like on that side. I just pointed IRL as if you guys could see where I'm pointing. There's no hope for us. So bring in some andesite over here. And I have 4 pieces of gravel on me. I should have actually taken more, but that's okay. And then we'll do some coarse dirt. Coarse dirty over there. Some coarse dirt in between. And we'll place these back and just make them path blocks. Cause yeah. Okay, that one can't become a path block, and neither can those. So it's just gonna make this a little bit more textured. Replace that with an andesite block. And here as well. You know, bringing in the type of ground area that we want to use there. You know, so we've got that a little bit more. Looking a little bit more rough is a nice word. And over here, let's go and grab some... Oh, I do have rockets on me. Let's see if we have... Ooh! It's almost nighttime. Ah, we do have some bone meal. Nice. Woo. And let's just bone meal over there. And bone meal over there. So you have a little bit of tall grass. Some grass growing in there. That looks very nice. One little yellow flower. One little corn flower. Let's grab these 2 reds as well. And we'll pop one here. And the other one in the corner there. Nice! And then it looks nice and gentle, you know? We can actually, like, just bone meal this. Take away the tall grass. You know, make it look a little more natural. Like it actually fits and suits the area. We have our pathway. You know, running. It's meant to run relatively straight from there. Let's bone meal over here as well. Just take away the flowers, or most of them, and just tap away some of the short grass, so then it looks a little more natural when you move in and out of here. You know? You've got the planters here next to you. I might actually come in and put a little spruce tree or something here, like on the wall. That's not a bad idea. But I think what we'll do with that one is just make it a natural one. Let's do that really quick. Alright, so planting the tree naturally didn't want to work the way I wanted it to, so right now the tree is very, very, very small and very, very rudimentary, and it's going to have to change because I don't like how it looks currently, so I'll work on it in between episodes and make it look nice, have a proper spruce tree standing here. So that's the idea, and I feel bad because, oh my word, that looks terrible. I really don't like how that looks, so we'll change that, I promise. So, oh my gosh, the game is a bit jumpy right now. I think that's my PC being a little bit derpy. So in between episodes, what I am going to do is come in and put this coarse dirt path throughout Squall's End itself, through this old area of the end. And what I will do is probably start by building the first little building here. Those will be our first 2 things, and I'll also gather the materials for us to do the 2 guards that I would like to place on this side of the gate. I'm gonna put 2 guards here, or maybe we'll do 2 armor stand guards here and here. I think 2 armor stand guards will look nice. But yeah, we're gonna do 2 guards who are gonna stand here by the gates, and I will start by building our first little building over here. And in the next episode, then we'll continue looking at this area and what we are going to do and how things are going to progress, and what I have in my head and in my heart, and we'll plan out a couple of builds. But I think that is going to do it for us today. I know this is not the longest episode. I'm trying to keep my episodes short and sweet. You know, get as much content as I can into a short amount of time as I can. There is a pillager patrol. Hello. There you are. Hello. So I am going to leave this episode right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it very, very much. And you guys continuously come back to these episodes. I know Squall's End has taken some time to get there, especially with the mine down beneath, which, I mean, you don't see the mine when you look at Squall's End the way it is. But I appreciate it that you continuously join me on these episodes. Thank you for the likes and the comments. And let me do what all YouTubers do and say, if you like this episode, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, have a good one, everyone. Bye.